Hercules is the Roman name for the Greek mythological hero Heracles. Mythology, labors of Hercules, Hercules in ancient Rome, Hercules in popular culture, Hercule, the Etruscan form of the god, animals, Hercules beetle, Hercules, the Scottish wrestling bear, Hercules, the world's largest living cat, Latin binomial abbreviations for species. Astronomy, Hercules, in the Northern Hemisphere, Hercules, near the Milky Way galaxy, Hercules superclusters, two nearby superclusters of galaxies, Hercules cluster, about 100 galaxies. Hercules, a lunar impact crater, companies and corporations, Hercules Computer Technology, a multinational computer product manufacturer, Hercules a Greek manufacturer of farm vehicles, Hercules Gas Engine Company, an engine manufacturer from Cincinnati, Ohio, Hercules Motor Car Company, a former automobile manufacturer in New Albany, Indiana, Hercules Incorporated, formerly a chemical company that merged with and became Ashland, Incorporated. Hercules Cycle and Motor Company, a former major British bicycle manufacturer, Hercules GmbH, a former motorcycle and bicycle company in Nahr-1/4 Germany, in media, film, Hercules, starring Steve Reeves, Hercules Unchained, a 1959 sequel starring Steve Reeves. Hercules in New York, Arnold Schwarzenegger's 1970 film debut, Hercules, starring Lou Ferrigno, Hercules Returns, a 1993 Australian comedy film, Hercules, a Disney animated film, The Legend of Hercules, a 2014 action-adventure film, Hercules, a 2014 action-adventure film, Hercules Reborn, a 2014 action-adventure film by The Asylum, television, The Mighty Hercules, a 1963 animated television series, The Sons of Hercules, a 1970s television series, Hercules, a superhero in the 1970s Filmation animated cartoon Space Sentinels, Hercules, a superhero in the 1970s Filmation animated cartoon The Freedom Force, Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, a TV series from 1995 1999, starring Kevin Sorbo, Hercules, an animated TV series, Young Hercules, a 1998 television series, Hercules, an NBC 2005 TV miniseries, Hercules, a fictional character from children's series Tugs, Music and Radio, Hercules, a music drama by George Friedrich Handel, Hercules, a song by Midnight Oil, from their 1985 EP Species Diseases, Herculean, a single by The Good, The Bad, and The Queen, Hercules, the soundtrack for animated Disney film, Hercules Grit Pipe Thin, a character from the British 1950s comedy radio program The Goon Show, video games, Hercules, a 1980s video game for home computers published by Interdisc, Alpha Omega and the Powerhouse, Hercules, a 1997 video game, Herc's Adventures video game released for the Sega Saturn and PlayStation by LucasArts Entertainment in 1997. Comics, Hercules, any of the various versions of that mythical hero in comics, which include, Hercules, the DC Comics version of the hero, Hercules, the Marvel Comics version of the hero, Hercules, a Radical Comics character who has appeared in 2 limited series. Multimedia, Hercules Kabuterimon, a Digimon character, Berserker, the Moonlight, visual game and anime character, depicted as Hercules or Heracles, people, Hercules, a slave belonging to George Washington, copyright Hercules Britaruas, a former football player from Brazil, Hercules Brabazon, English artist, Hercules Burnett, a Major League Baseball player, copyright Hercules de Miranda, a Brazilian footballer, copyright Hercules Florence, a French-Brazilian painter and inventor, Hercules Hunks, one of the regicides of King Charles I of England, Hercules Cuvellos, a welterweight boxer from Canada, Hercules Linton, a Scottish shipbuilder and designer, Sir Hercules Reed, a British archaeologist and curator at the British Museum, Hercules Robinson, 1st Baron Rismead, the 5th Governor of Hong Kong, Hercules Ross, a Scottish merchant involved in the campaign for the abolition of the slave trade, Hercules Soares, a Dutch painter and printmaker; Hercules Taylor, an Irish soldier and politician; Hercules Gomez, an American soccer player; Nicole Dembowski, an Italian astronomer; Heracles II, a king of Georgia in the Caucasus; Francis, Duke of Anjou, birth name Hercule Frenes section Y; Hercules, birth name Ray Fernandez, a former WWF wrestler; Ruben Cruz, a retired Puerto Rican wrestler known by his ring name Hercules Ayala. Places: Europe, Bar Florin Il Herculin, a spa town in Romania where Hercules supposedly rested during his travels; Hercules Monument, the landmark of Kassel, Hesse, Germany; Tower of Hercules, an ancient Roman lighthouse at Acorra ± Galicia, Spain. Viaduct Heraclea, ancient trade route across Spain. Italy, Great Altar of Hercules, a temple of the Forum Boarium, Rome, Italy; Herculaneum, an ancient Roman town in Campania, Italy; Temple of Hercules Victor, a temple of the Forum Boarium, Rome, Italy; North America, Hercules, California, a small town named after an explosive used by the former California Powder Works Company; Hercules Station and Terminal, a direct rail-to-ferry transit hub in Hercules, California. Hercules Glades Wilderness, a wilderness area in Missouri; Hercules Mine, Idaho, a silver mine in the Curdleen Mountains in Idaho; Teams, Ha Copyright Rcules, a football team based in San Salvador, El Salvador; Ha Copyright Rculescf, a football team based in Alicante, Spain; JS Hercules, a football team based in Oulu, Finland; Technology, Hercules, a system built by NASA and Nikon; Hercules Emulator, an IBM mainframe emulator; Hercules Graphics Card, a computer graphics controller made by Hercules Computer Technology, Incorporated. Hercules In Color Card, an IBM PC-compatible graphics controller card released in April 1987. Hercules Laser, a high-power laser from the University of Michigan, Bristol. Hercules, an aircraft engine, MIM-14 Nike. Hercules, a surface-to-air missile used by U.S. and NATO armed forces; Hercules Engine Company, a U.S. engine manufacturer; 1. Hercules PSU, a power supply unit for audiophile turntables; Hercules, a line of safety microcontrollers from Texas Instruments, each having one or more ARM Cortex cores; vehicles, de Havilland Hercules, a 1920s airliner and mailplane; Fletcher Hercules, ultralight trike aircraft; Hercules, one of the 10 South Devon Railway Buffalo-class steam locomotives; Hercules was one of the GW 3031 class locomotives that were built for and run on the Great Western Railway between 1891 and 1915. Hercules, a 1907-built steam tug now preserved in San Francisco, California; Hercules, a brand of motorcycles built by Sachs Motorcycles, HMS Hercules; several ships of the Royal Navy, Hughes H-4 Hercules, or Spruce Goose, the largest flying boat ever built; Lockheed C-130 Hercules, a military transport aircraft; Lockheed Martin C-130J Super Hercules, an updated model of same. M88 Hercules, armored battlefield recovery vehicle; SA Hercules. A number of steamships with this name; Paladin Hercules, an American-powered parachute design; other, Missa Hercules du Ferrarii, a setting of mass dedicated to Ecole d'Est Hercules, the name of the ideal judge of legal philosopher Ronald Dworkin; Farnese Hercules, an ancient sculpture, one of the most famous sculptures made for the Baths of Caracalla in Rome; Hercules the Archer, a 1909 sculpture by Antoine Bourdelle; Operation Hercules, the cancelled invasion of Malta in World War II; Hercules, a giant sequoia tree in the mountain home. Grove, California, Winter Storm Hercules, designated by the Weather Channel in the United States in 2014, Hercules. See also, Heracles, Hercules Club, Hercule.